The placebo effect is more real than you may realize. And I had this realization when I first heard about this experiment they did with two groups of people. They basically gave one group a very high calorie shake with lots of just, fats in it. And then they gave the other group a very healthier shake, very lean, very healthy. They were told it was probably the healthiest, drink you can take. And as a result, when both groups took both of these shakes, they measured the amount of ghrelin, which is this molecule that signifies how full you get for both groups. And they found that the milkshake with a lot of energy, a lot of calories, the very fatty one, that resulted in more ghrelin being released, and it resulted in the group feeling much more full. Even though, and here's the kicker, both of the milkshakes are the exact same thing. They were the exact same shake. There was no differences. The only difference was what the researchers told the participants. And so the reason I wanted to share this experiment is because I've realized in my life that there were so many times where my mind will almost play games on me, and it will make something feel worse than it actually is. And this is particularly I can see this when I'm heartbroken over some girl, and I'm just thinking about it all day, and my mind just amplifies just how sad, how shitty the experience is. And I realize if I just force myself to see it from a third person perspective and almost inject positive thoughts into my mind, I can just suddenly be happy. And so one thing I've realized is that emotions are basically programmable. You can basically choose what emotion you want to feel right now. If you want to feel happy, literally do this right now. Just fake a smile. It might seem kind of dumb, but just the act of doing that just makes you happy in that moment. And that's the thing that I want to kind of take into my future interactions in life, which is to really just be intentional over the thoughts that I'm having. And there's a quote from Buddha that I quite like, which is, your worst enemy cannot harm you as much as your own unguarded thoughts. And so that's the thought I want to leave you with. Always keep in mind the thoughts they're having, because they can ruin your life, but at the same time, they can also help you achieve everything.